Jesus. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are back. All right, we are back. Yeah. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. I must have struck a chord with MAGA this morning, right? Somebody tell attacking to come on back and let's get the second half of the show going, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, somebody's definitely in their feelings. I don't want mods yet. All right. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. Don't worry, we'll be back on the main account Thursday morning. Well, that just ruined the first part of the show. I was on a roll. Oh gosh. Listen, I hope I'm able to get access to that feed so I can upload it to my YouTube. Because I'm going to go back and watch it and I'm going to think, which part of the show did I really get somebody upset, all right? Where's Attacking, ladies and gentlemen? Tell Attacking to come on back. No lies detected. Yeah, they said they tried to take me down for misinformation. But when the TikTok, they reviewed it and they said, where exactly is the lie? They came back, they said, Zeus, your appeal is approved. It was no such thing as misinformation. What you were doing is perfectly fine on this platform. MAGA was just in their feelings, all right? So come on back, brother Attacking. Who is that with Trump? Yeah, I don't know who that is with Trump. All right. Greetings, brother Attacking. Good
Well,
morning.
Zeus, you missed my comment earlier when you're talking about that. See, right now, I'm the old man with long hair sitting in a robe. I just got out of the shower like an hour ago.
Oh, nice. Well, you're attacking them, but you're not what they are trying to say, Jesus Christ, right?
Oh, no. By the way, I had a dream last night. An angel came to me and said, tell Zeus he's doing a hell of a job. And God told me, they told the angels to tell me that I need to step up my game because I'm not as good as you. And also God said that the fake Christians, there's no room in heaven, and they're building a wall, and that you can stay down in hell.
Tell him.
Yeah, your documentation is no good there.
Tell him Attacking.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the Fulton County. There might be 6 defendants.
Okay. Yeah.
So that'll be on October 24th, 25th. And listening to the way Trump is moving money around from LLC to LLC.
Right.
Kind of like to inflate things. He's just they're just fake companies saying, oh, I'm buying a product here where there's no product, and then paying the product here where there's no product. They're just shuffling the money around.
Right.
And then there's a guy yesterday saying that on CNN, they said that Trump has $480 million in cash. Okay. So if Trump has $480 million in cash,
right,
why does he need to take out an $18 million mortgage on Mar-a-Lago?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think Trump has that much money in cash. I don't really think so. Unless
he was at a broadcast yesterday saying this. I just saw it on CNN. They said it, and they hate Trump.
Who said that?
I don't know. I couldn't get into the broadcast. I was asking to get up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those. But the thing is, if you have $480 million, why the hell are you taking out an $18 million mortgage?
You hear that? That's a good question. That is a very good question, and typical MAGA doesn't have any answers.
No. And then I love have you seen the AOC takedown of that Daniels dude, the black dude that lied about a text message in the questioning the other day with about Hunter Biden, the first impeachment inquiry?
No. What did she say?
So this Brian Daniels, whatever his name is, showed a text message from Hunter Biden and his uncle or something like that. It was a lie.
Oh,
when
that
AOC
part
got
was
up, when
that
it,
that text message was a lie.
yeah, he diluted it or changed it around because AOC ended up when she came up says, because the committee here has the right to lie. They have that congressional speech coverage thing.
Oh,
They can
oh,
lie. They don't have
oh.
to tell the truth.
Is
Well,
that what
what
they
she
said?
did is she presented the actual text message between the two people and
Mm.
presented it as part of the evidence. Well,
Oh.
hey, you lied about this. Here's the real one. But
Mm.
the thing is, they can sit up there and lie to the American people about facts because they have that congressional speech coverage policy. Ain't
Wow.
that something? Ain't that
Yeah.
something?
It's something, and unfortunately, it needs to be regulated. All right, just like the Supreme Court. At this point, I don't think members of Congress should be able to get away with spreading lies.
No.
Speech and debate clause is what Bot
Thank you
said.
very much. Thank you. Speech and debate clause. Yep.
Thank you, Bot.
And that's the thing. For them to use that to spread misinformation or disinformation about one side, just like I did the video with Sean Hannity saying, oh, just because you don't like a certain political figure and now you're attacking their family. Well, guess what I did?
Damn,
I,
Bud.
I added the pictures to Lev Parnas and President Zelensky and Hunter Biden with Dad Joe Biden. So yeah, you don't like Joe Biden, so now you're attacking his son because you don't like somebody's political side. So you're saying exactly what you're doing to Joe Biden and his son that you think the Democrats are doing to Trump.
Tell them attacking. We'll
Thank you very
listen.
much, everybody. You have
All
a
right,
great
ladies
day.
and
I
gentlemen,
will be
let's hear the
watching,
brother attacking.
and I'm not going to be like Nutty Professor.
No lies detected. Listen up, MAGA. You don't need to report people, you Trump supporters. And I know who it was. TikTok came back, and you know who they said it was? They said Zeus. It was Janae.
If you're not happy here,
They said Zeus. It was Janae who reported you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. I'm kidding. All right. I'm kidding, but Janae, if you're out there, listen, in your backup account, listen, there's no mods in here, Janae. You can use your real account. Just come clean, all right? Tell us the truth. Tell Zeus the truth, Janae. Zeus, I reported you, and then come on in the box and show us your report list, all right? How many of us would like to see Janae's report list, right? How many of us would like to see her report list? All right, because she's always, every time I go into the live, she says, Zeus, show me your report list. I don't even know if a report list exists, but all right. If that's what you need to look at in order to verify. All right, let's bring up our next guest. You're on that list, Heaven. Good morning, Shay. How are you?
Good morning. I thought you were serious for a minute. I'm like, she did not. Oh my
No,
God.
no, 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 no. I'm just giving her a little bit of a hard time because she makes videos of me on her profile all the time, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's obsessed. She's
Mm.
obsessed and delusional as usual. Yes.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Good morning, Shay. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Dog.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we didn't get taken down, all right? Because we got to sing you that happy birthday song. Is Clickbait here? I want Clickbait to hear us sing you happy birthday.
Oh yeah, my favorite friend. Yeah.
Yeah, Clickbait, come forward, Clickbait. We're going to sing Shay happy birthday later on, all right?
Woohoo! All right.
And we know he has millions and millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, exactly. He could send me a gift to Houston, Texas if he'd like. I'm not going to give him my address, but he could, since he's so smart and on top of things, I'm sure he could figure it out.
Yeah. Let me make sure. Let me send Clickbait an invite. All right. But what do you got this morning, Shay? I sent Clickbait an invite so he could send you those birthday presents.
Not. Oh my God, you're
Yeah.
hilarious.
He's a billionaire, a trillionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Just wait. Yeah.
We're gonna
So
sing her happy birthday later on when the show ends. So you can send them now, or you can.
no, I know y'all are so sweet. So yeah, that picture behind you. It's just, oh my God, I just don't. Oh my God, I don't even know. I'm lost for words. I mean, the fact that they think that Jesus is sitting right behind it, right beside him, helping him through. Well, then why is he so like, in all this financial trouble, legal troubles, 91 felony counts?
Right.
I mean, if that's how Jesus operates, maybe I need to rethink my Christian.
Huh. Now that's true.
Maybe I need to rethink it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Because that's pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's not how Jesus operates, but
Not at all.
that's my opinion only. But yeah, so.
Well, you know what I see when I see that? I see two people trying to collect some money.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
That's
it's
what that
just
looks like.
keeping
Two
that
people.
base emotional, like Stacy and Janae, just, that whole like, oh, yes, he's my savior. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Christ is sitting right beside him. Yes.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
it's Charles Manson. Wow. Yeah, it could be Charles Manson. Yeah.
It could be. Oh my God, that's insane. But yeah, so Matt Gaetz has done something that hasn't been done in 120 something years or whatever. And
Let's talk about it, Shay.
yeah, so the vacate thing. So I mean, this is going to blow up from AGA. And in fact, they're so twisted right now because the thing is they haven't passed any appropriation bills. They've not passed any bills for the American people.
Right.
In the 9 months they've been in control of Congress. So here inside this package is some stuff that they would be happy to pass, right? To finally say, we've done this, this, and that, right? Including a border security bill and things like that. Okay. So because Matt Gaetz is pulling this shenanigans, that would stop all of that from happening. And will take days, weeks, months to get a new speaker in because nobody's stepping up to the plate saying, pick me. So, and you know how long it took to elect the guy that said, I want it, and has been saying he's been wanting it for 8 years or whatever. So even Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said, this is going to stop all legislation, everything we've had in the pocket, all of this stuff. And so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I know the Democrats, I don't think will bail Kevin McCarthy out, but he can't stay in power without the Democrats. So this is a very interesting.
It seems like we get a good amount of what we want when we do have to work with him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And that's the thing. And I think that if we do bail him out, then I'm pretty sure we're going to get some stuff out of it. Mm-hmm. And I found it really interesting that he made a secret deal with Biden to fund Ukraine. So
yeah.
And you got to understand what MAGA refuses to believe because they're so America first, which a lot of us understand. I would rather the money go to homeless as well. I think we'd all agree on that. Go to homeless, our veterans, school fundings, medical aid, whatever we could use the billions of dollars for. But that's not how our government works. And they don't understand that this is a separate defense fund. We use the highest majority of our GDP towards defense. That's why we have one of the greatest militaries in the world. We've allocated nearly $1 trillion a year in just our military defense.
They want us to take the military budget and give it to them?
Well, they want to use the funding that we, all this billions of dollars we're sending to Ukraine to give it to, the homeless and help all that. And that's all great, but that's not, the money is already allocated into the defense fund. That's not how that works, right? And so, yeah, we do spend a lot of money on our military, but at the same time, you see the Republicans complaining that our military is completely in shambles, right? There's this pictures of broken toilets and things like that. So, yeah, so it is this weird thing. We have all this money for the military, but there's definitely some shenanigans going on for the veterans. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is John Kelly. As you see what John Kelly came out and said about Trump.
No, what did he say?
So John Kelly was Trump's chief of staff, right? He is a general, highly decorated military man. Right. And so there was this thing that often said, this is what John Kelly said about Trump when he was walking through, I think it was Arlington Cemetery, one of the Veterans Day ceremonies. And he basically call them suckers and losers, because it's like, why would you give up your life for this
Yeah.
country? Was his
Right.
question, right?
Right,
So
right,
there
right,
was
right.
always this like, did he say it? Did he really say it? Da da da. And there was, and John Kelly, you know, it's been 3 years, never came out and verified that he said it until
Yeah.
now. And
So he said it. So he did.
he said it. He said it. So John Kelly literally said, yes, he said that. He asked me,
Wow.
why would these men die for this country? Why
Wow.
would you sacrifice your entire life for war? It doesn't make any sense.
I am disgusted.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And we already talked about what he said about that handicapped veteran. That he got on to Millie about that and said, don't
Yeah.
ever invite that guy here again, because nobody wants to see a wounded vet.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just disgusting. So there's all kinds of stuff. So he has finally come out because he's desperate to keep him out of office. He's like, he can't get back in office.
No.
This guy does not care for democracy. He doesn't, all of this stuff. So it's pretty powerful if you guys want to look up to see what John Kelly said.
I'm gonna have to check it out, but it's very disturbing and disgusting. The way Donald Trump treated our generals, the way he had treated the military.
He thinks about
lost
the
for words.
military. So I'm sorry, if you vote for Trump, then you're not pro-military. Then
Nope.
you don't care about our democracy. You don't care about our military. I am so sick of the, well, of course I'm going to vote for Trump. I'm like, what? Come on, you've got to be kidding me. And of course, you know, Biden's making the ads about it because that's a man that really, truly stands for our military. He's fighting
Yeah.
hard for our military vets to be taken care of. And that's evidentiary in the way he
Absolutely.
treats everybody.
Absolutely, Shay. Thank you for bringing that through. Yes.
Yes. So anyway, okay, I'll see you guys around the kingdom, and thanks for all the birthday wishes.
All
You
right.
guys are so
You're going to be
sweet.
here a little later, right? We got about
Yeah.
20 or so minutes. All right. Oh, Yazzie!
Oh my gosh,
We got
Yazzie.
a
Oh my
nice
gosh.
gift from Yazzie. All right.
I
But we're
know,
going
that
to
was so beautiful. Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Well, I'm going to invite you to come back up before the show ends so that we can sing happy birthday to you. All right, Shay? It's always lovely when you come in. All right.
Oh, thanks, Suze. I appreciate you, brother. Love you.
You're welcome. All right. Love you as well. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Shay. Yazzie. Thank you, Yazzie. You're so kind. All right. Let's move on to our next guest. All right. Sexy, classy lady. All right. I don't know if I've done business with you before. It's a new account. Sexy, classy lady. Good morning.
Well, good morning to you, Dark Zeus.
Hey!
Wow.
I know that voice. Good morning to you. All right. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. You know, I've been victimized on my main account, you know.
What did they
But
do to it? Is it just temporarily or
yeah, it's just temporary, you know what I mean.
well,
Thank
you got pretty far, I must say. You were flying under the radar very good. I was like
Yeah.
very impressed.
Hey, I'm trying, you know,
Yeah.
I have my tactics and my techniques, you know, up my
Yeah.
sleeve. But yeah, I am first of all up here to tell you how handsome you are, even as Dark Zeus. Like,
Hey,
I mean,
thank
whichever account you might want to decide to
yeah,
create,
yeah.
you on point with the handsomeness, okay?
Thank you so much, sexy. Thank you so much. Listen, you're doing God's work, I tell you. You really are.
Yeah, I want to say a very happy birthday, Shay. I love you.
Mm,
And I hope that you have a splendid, marvelous, magnificent day today.
tell him.
And every day, actually, but today in particular. So, yeah, Shay. And then I wanted to actually get up here and say that MAGA is taking this to a whole other plateau. And and so I just want you guys to know that they would never be able to silence me,
Mm,
and they would never be able to, you know, run circles around anything that I'm doing,
nope.
okay, to eradicate them. I'm not here
Mm,
to educate them. You guys may be, but I'm not here to
oh,
educate you. because there are people like you, excuse me, and Shay and
Mm,
April, and go live every day and basically tell these people what, keep them abreast of the current events and facts and truths, and
right.
they ignore it. Okay,
Mm,
they just straight
yeah.
up ignore it. They're gonna believe whatever they believe. Every word that come out of Trump's mouth, they believe it. And so, okay, well, there's no compromise in that regard. So,
Mm,
it's just nice to know that there is a dark Zeus side.
there
However,
is.
because you were eating they ass up this morning. I
Is
love the
that
way
what I
you
was doing?
approached them this morning in your monologue. It was fire. Okay.
Oh, I,
I never
I I
seen
think
you
I
like
went a
that.
little too far in their world, right?
Yeah, I mean, you evidently, the mass reported you, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're very, very immature. So
Mm,
why even waste my time with immaturity? I've already raised my children. My children are
mm,
grown. I've
mm.
done my job as a
Amen.
mother, as a
Good
woman.
congratulations on that, by the way. That's
You know what I mean?
accomplishment.
My
That's the
children been
real
grown
work.
long ago.
That's the
So
real work, right?
exactly, absolutely. And so, I don't have time to raise other folk.
No.
All right, got a
No, I understand.
grandbaby. That's about enough for me. And yeah, but it's all about just getting them to either see the light with the information that's out there, and if they choose not to, then they just need to get eradicated, and that's that. That's just the choices we have. But
Mm.
you guys have a very wonderful day. Oh,
All
shout
right.
out Yazzie. I love you very much too. Shout out Yazzie, and you guys have a good day. And Zeus, much love to you always and forever. Okay, much
All
support.
right. Same to you, and stay safe out there,
You
Miss
know I will.
Sexy Classy Lady. All right.
Thank you very much, and you
All
take
right.
care. Bye
All
bye.
right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Sexy Classy Lady. No lies detected. All right. You know what we do over here on this side of town. We bring the heavy hammer down on MAGA. All right. And this is the Dark Zeus account, so they can't complain to me and tell me, Zeus, your mods did something to me. No, no, they're in here and they're going to war just like I am. All right, and ain't nothing changing, but ain't nothing changing except possibly your feelings. It seems like you're getting angrier. You're getting angry with me. Why? Was it because I told you Trump was eating that McDonald's? Yeah, cut it out. It's true. He was eating Mackie D's, all right? Good morning, Bamba. How are you doing, my good friend? How are you doing?
I'm doing dark.
Oh, I like it. And I love those eyes, Bamba.
Yep. I've
Yeah.
got all the Ukrainian soldiers going, "Did you change?" I said, "Yeah, I went dark."
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's over for MAGA now. They can't
Yeah.
go. They
So
can't
the
go dark.
new propaganda everybody needs to know, and you'll find it in the mega crowds. I was happy to see. I went to a live last night, and they instantly recognized one of them. And he deleted him. He just powed him out of the box, powed him out. They get paid for every minute and they get paid for every question. So the new Russian propaganda is to take down the Constitution, throw it out, start
Gonna
over.
take down the United States Constitution?
Yeah, that's what the new propaganda is. They're going to come and divide us
Oh,
more than ever.
wow.
And so they're in our they're watching you. Check your videos and see who's looking at them, and you'll see Niger, and you'll see St. Petersburg, you'll see Russia,
Yeah, yeah,
Moscow.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're hitting a nerve, yeah. So in Saudi
Oh,
Arabia. So yeah,
thank
yeah.
you,
So, but
Bamba.
I
I
gotta
knew
talk about Trump's hair. I mean,
it.
he's got a snake on his head. Did you notice his comb over's gotten lower?
Yeah.
Then it comes up
Hmm.
and he does that shelf thing. See the
Hmm.
shelf?
Yeah.
That's in case it rains or something.
Oh, like the
And then he
gutters on the
winds
side.
back around
Yeah.
and down.
He
I
he
mean,
does look like a snake.
if he undid it, it would probably come down to his bosom.
You think
Don't you
so?
think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a snake on his head, guys. Or if you look at the back, it looks like a duck's butt crack. I
Bama,
mean,
Bama, what do you mean a duck's butt? I've never looked at that, Bama.
well, go look at the back of his head. First I was like, oh, there's the snake. And then I looked at it again. I go, if a duck had a butt crack, that would be it. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I
I don't know.
mean, it sounds disgusting. It really
Yeah.
does.
He can't even show his real self.
No,
I
there's
mean,
nothing real
physically.
about Trump. There's nothing real about him, right?
No, there's nothing. But here's the other thing Putin said. Putin said this war will go on until February 25.
Right.
So what happens in February 25?
Tell
Yeah,
me.
we get a new president, or we get
Or
it's right
Biden gets
after.
another term.
Yep, if Biden gets another term, he might end the war. But
Mm,
he's still hoping that MAGA's going to come through for him.
MAGA's not going to
So
come through for Trump.
no, so let's hope somebody in Russia can get to him. So yeah, keep up the good work, everybody.
All right.
And just know, this fighting destroying the Constitution, this is Russian propaganda.
Tell them, Bamba. It really
I
is.
did.
We're not going to allow MAGA to continue to just try to destroy the Constitution. No.
No.
We're going
And
to call
I
them
ask
out
you
right here,
all
right
to,
now.
yeah, and one more thing, I'm asking you all to just pray for Ukraine, because right now they are fighting some really tough battles.
Mm,
And our news doesn't cover it, but basically when Zelensky came here, he didn't get the reception.
right.
And so basically now unfortunately it's like they have to prove themselves
Yeah.
to maintain support, which McCarthy put out there. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is,
Well, we're
and
gonna
I
continue to
saw,
support Ukraine.
yeah, and please remember there are camps with Ukrainians in them. And we just saw POW come out.
Mm-hmm.
He is emancipated excuse my language. He looks like he's been in Auschwitz. And so that's an indication of what we're going to see when they free the occupied zones.
Well,
So remember, when they free the occupied zones, we find really horrid
war
crimes.
crimes. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
So please pray for Ukraine today.
All right. We'll do
All
it.
right.
Thank you so much,
You.
Bamba. All right, ladies and
Have a
gentlemen,
great
let's give it up.
day.
You too. Let's give it up to Bamba. No lies detected. Oh, look at this. Look at this right here. Correct. Support Ukraine and not your homeless vets, according to your logic.
How do I
Wow.
get out?
Oh, I
Ah,
got you. I got you, Bamba. Don't worry. You see, once again, MAGA, you came in here and you thought it was all about you. No one talking about you, MAGA. We can support our homeless, we can support the vets, and we can support Ukraine. The only reason you don't think you can is because you have no faith. And the reason you don't have any faith is because you're not really a Christian. All right? You're a hypocrite, you're a liar, and you're a thief. What you need to do, sir, honestly, is stop sending Donald Trump your money and take care of your family. What you need to do is put those Lay's potato chips down. All right? Put those Lay's potato chips down, those plain ones. Put that Diet Coke down. All right? And sit your special behind down and listen to this special broadcast. You didn't try to destroy this country? What did President Biden say? What did President Biden say? All right.
MAGA Republicans do not respect the Constitution.
They don't.
They do not believe in the rule of law. They do not recognize the will of the people. They refuse to accept the results of a free election. MAGA forces are determined to take this country backwards.
And I firmly believe that. Trump supporters, you know you have zero credibility with Zeus, all right? So cut it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up our next guest. Good morning, Sister Takesha.
Hey, Zeus.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Happy birthday, Shay.
Hell yeah.
Now, let me disagree with Shay for a minute.
Talk to him.
Shay, first of all, we're still going to serve Jesus because the Bible says you reap what you sow.
Oh,
Donald Trump has sowed bad seeds, and now he's reaping those seeds that he sowed.
right.
It's
Amen.
time for the Lord to get him. He been letting him get
Amen.
away a long time.
Mm.
Everybody got their day. Now that's number one on
Amen.
that. Number two, MAGA is not for America and the homeless, because time somebody get up and make a bill to help the homeless, they'll say let them pull themselves up by their bootstraps. So they not concerned about the homeless for real. They just don't want to give the money to Ukraine.
Amen.
Now, Zeus, who got this picture posted on their page?
All the Trump supporters,
Because
Takesha.
I'm trying to see when Jesus' hair went from lamb's wool to a perm. They must have took him by the same beauty shop that they took Donald Trump by and told them to give Jesus a press and a wash. Because I know in my Bible, it says that his hair is like lamb's wool. And that doesn't look like wool to me. That look like a silk press. And they need to quit playing. Number one, Jesus was Middle Eastern, and I've never seen a white Middle Eastern man. You all were not in the Bible. Accept it and move on. Evidently, you're not reading, you're scanning, and you're looking at those 10 Commandment movies where everybody in there is white and you're thinking Jesus was white. Well, I got another thing for you, baby. In the Bible, it says that he fled to another country and hid there. No white man could have fled to a country where there were a bunch of Middle Easterners and been okay. Jesus was not white. You got Jesus sitting by Trump in this picture, and you need to get over it.
Hey, go ahead and tell the truth. Woo!
Now I'm tired of it.
Woo!
Let them keep that picture, Zeus, because we know the Bible says do not make idols or graven images. And that's what they have made of this man, whoever he is, sitting by Trump with that perm. Because it's not the Jesus that I serve. I've never seen him in order to make a picture of him. But the description in the Bible is definitely not what's sitting by Trump.
Amen.
Now,
tell them the truth, all right? You
I had to
set
get
the captive free this morning.
I had to get that out, Zeus. Now check this out.
Tell them.
We wouldn't save Kevin McCarthy if he was hanging off the tugboat that what his name? What's his name that fled when his state was in the cold?
Oh, Ted Cruz.
We wouldn't save Kevin McCarthy if he was hanging off the tugboat that Ted Cruz was standing up on, like Robinson Crusoe going to the border pretending to kill. You need the Democrats, but we ain't coming. We ain't coming like Donald Trump ain't, because he got nobody to come in. Now,
I saw what you did when you did what you did.
Come on in now. We ain't studying him. We ain't studying Incredible Hulk's Gates. We ain't studying none of them. He knew what he was signing up for when he wanted that position so bad that he let them take all his power and say, in an instant, we can get rid of you. That's what happens when you want something so bad that you didn't earn. You didn't earn that spot. You begged for it. They gave it to you with no power. Now they taking it away, and you want us to help you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not helping you, Kevin McCartney. So you just go on to Victoria's Secret, get those thongs, put them on, bend over, and be the bent over Bobby that you always have been. We're not helping you, Kevin. If you lose your seat, you just lose your seat. Because guess what? The Democrats still have all theirs, because we're united like the states, and they're divided like a prostitute's leg. And you have a great day, Zeus.
No lies detected. Oh my God. Did you, Sister Takesha, did you drop yourself or what? Did you do that, Takesha? Because I didn't know if that was, did you do that yourself, Sister Takesha? Because what a heck of a way to wrap that up. I mean, that was wild. Takesha, what happened? All right. I mean, wow. She dropped at the right time. All right. Okay. Wow. You know, that's one of the best. This is why this is the best show in the morning on TikTok, right? I mean, we keep it A1 real, all right? We don't got time to get in here and start lying, all right? We don't got to lie to kick it, all right? We get in here, we tell the truth and go on about our day. I feel real good after each and every one of these lives, all right? Let's bring up our next guest. All right, Dark CC. Hello. How are you doing? Good morning. Thank you, Brother Rick. Nice to see you. Thank you. Dark CC, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm just bringing down this truth.
Well, to tell you the truth, you got to get to your other life, man.
Why?
Listen. You're Clyde, and I'm Bonnie.
Yeah. Ooh.
Understand?
Absolutely. Tell me that.
Bonnie had Clyde's back.
That's right.
I can't have your back unless you are helping me. They are a team. They work together.
That's right. That's
So
right.
If you just need to give me my powers back, so we can keep the losers from reporting you, because I mute.
You do? Well, we'll be back
You
there on
understand?
Thursday. We'll be back there. But you're doing God's work by sitting here, going to battle with me every morning, Cece. And you're dark too.
Yes, I am.
The reason that we're gonna do it this way though, and I'm gonna go back to the main account, so you all better enjoy Dark Zeus while you can. But I'm gonna go back to the main account when it comes back, and we're gonna get back down to brass tacks, so to speak. But I gotta challenge this narrative that I can't handle what MAGA says. That's why I say this is like us. We got dropped off of a school bus into the jungle, and this is all about showing that we can survive in any situation with MAGA. I can adapt to any type of environment. I'm ambidextrous. All right, listen. I'm what they call a swaggarian. You heard of a swaggarian, Cece?
Yes, indeed.
A barbarian with swag. That's what Zeus is. All right.
I'm going to take your word for that.
You're in good hands, though.
I want you back where you belong, so I got your back there, buddy. But what I wanted to say, I think I messaged you yesterday.
You did?
But Jack Smith is trying to get another gag order on the Orange Buffoon.
Good.
Because of the remarks he made about General Milley.
Good.
And did you hear the remarks he made?
I heard them, and I was disturbed by them. Right?
Disturbed is I don't even know if that's the right word to use.
It was one of those, Cece, the best way to put it is it was one of those situations that Jamal Bowman, he should have pulled the alarm. He should have pulled the alarm on it, huh?
Yep, absolutely. He should have.
Yeah, that's a good reason for Jamal Bowman to pull the alarm again.
And then they want him up for insurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves to be charged for an insurrection. Uh-oh. Okay, there we are. Thought you left again. Are you there?
I know that was somebody calling Zeus. All right.
Oh,
I'm here.
okay.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, buddy.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're very important. I know you have things to do in the kingdom, and
Absolutely.
just can't wait to cover your back, because a lot of these people on here.
I'll be back on that main account. I'll be back there in due time, maybe a day or two. And it's still going to be there.
They're nasty,
All right.
Zeus. They're just nasty, okay?
All right.
They're nasty.
I get it. But we're going to keep helping them to see how nasty they are by telling them the truth, all right? And I know you have my 6. Thank you so much, Dark CC.
You're welcome, buddy.
Keep up the
you
good
have a
fight.
wonderful day.
All right, you too. Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
will. You know I got you. Okay,
All
buddy.
right, I know you do. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Dark CC. I gotta say this. Now listen up, MAGA. Look at what you did. You got my good friend Cece upset because you don't know how to act in the comment section. MAGA, if you don't like what we're saying, all you have to do is leave. All right, we're gonna keep winning. We're gonna keep winning. Democrats are gonna keep winning. We're gonna keep flipping states and getting bags. That's what I like to do. Flip the state, get the bag. All right, and then you're gonna go try to add it all up. Zeus, you know what they go? Zeus, explain this to me. Obama came in the White House. He was worth X. When he left the White House, he was worth X plus Y. Zeus, please solve the equation. And you know what I say to them? I say, well, what is your level of math? You know, what's the highest math you've been? Did you pass algebra? Well, Zeus, no, I didn't do algebra. Well, if you can't pass algebra, then I can't solve the equation for you because you don't know how to solve for X like I do. MAGA, you don't know how to do math. All right, you don't. You just sit there and cry. A lot of math doesn't make sense to MAGA. I get it. All right. Good morning, Dark Southern Lib. Hello. How are you doing?
Good morning, Dark Zeus. How
Good
are
morning.
you?
I'm all right. Just another day in the kingdom, tending to the affairs as usual.
Well, I have the correct version of, oh, hang on. Good. Nope, turn that around. There we go. There's the there's the
Oh,
correct version.
there we go.
That's the correct version of that picture.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in right there. Look at the tie matching the orange, the horns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of demons in the courtroom right there.
Absolutely.
And what is that demon trying to read? Is that he's reading the Bible upside down? Wow.
It almost looks like a Bible upside down. You are
Yeah.
correct.
I never thought about that, but yeah, you're right. If you read the Bible upside down and backwards, you just might be on the same type of time Trump is on. Huh?
Yep. Look at those beady red eyes.
Yeah. Eyes ready to lie. Eyes ready to commit crime and fraud. Huh? I know he's not looking at the value of his properties in that book.
Thomas in the chat said, God will get me.
Oh, Thomas, cut it out. Thomas,
Bless
you cut it out.
it.
God has got you.
Bless
God has got Thomas, not you, Southern Live. Thomas has lost his mind.
He has. He's possessed by that MAGA demon.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What a shame. You know, that's the most accurate description of what we witnessed yesterday. Because, you know, before he went into court, you know, you're supposed to get in there and be on time. This guy right there with the demon he had with him decided to speak in front of the cameras. Did you see that part?
I did. I watched every bit of it.
He insulted the judge and the prosecutor?
Yes. He's disgusting.
Yeah.
He can't do anything other than project. He can't tell the truth. He can't, you know, it's all it's part of that malignant narcissistic personality. He's not just a narcissist, it's malignant. It's a cancer that needs to be cut out.
It's free speech, Sean. Is that what you're saying, Sean? It's free speech. Trump should just be able to insult judges and prosecutors and threaten people? Is that what you're saying, Sean?
It's free speech until you cause harm to someone else.
Yeah. Sean, do you understand that? I don't want to have to keep doing your homework, Sean. I really don't. You want to sit there and say it's free speech, but then you get all in your feelings when President Biden starts speaking. Explain that, Sean.
He can't. But thanks for letting me up, Zeus, to
Mhm.
share that picture with you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. All right, I enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Southern Lib. See,
Oh,
th-
you're welcome.
you're welcome as well. Listen, Sean, I see you out there. I see you out there, Sean, expressing dissension in the comment section.
Mm-mm-mm.
You're probably full of treason right now. I know you got the
Give,
MAGA demon. I know you got the MAGA demon in you, Sean. All
give
right.
him some booze and some
Yeah,
shame.
let's give him some booze and shame. Let's give him some booze and shame. He woke up on the wrong side of bed and came into a Zeus live and is about to go right back to bed.
Shame, shame, shame.
Negro!
All right, Zeus, I'm gonna let you get to your other guest, and thank you all for letting me up.
You're
Have a
absolutely
wonderful Tuesday.
all right. You too. All right, as well, Southern Lib. Thank you so much. All
All
right.
right, see you around.
All right, we'll do, and I'll see you too. All right, look at this. You want free speech, Sean? I got something for you. Listen up, Sean.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. MAGA Republicans do not respect the Constitution. They do not believe in the rule of law. They do not recognize the will of the people. They refuse to accept the results of a free election.
There's your free speech, Sean. Now you go back to bed. I know it's early in the morning. If you just took your medication, Sean, go back to bed. Let it work its way through your system before you get up in this live and start getting in your feelings. All right, eat your breakfast, Sean. If you can't afford those eggs, reach out to Snuggles. Snuggles has a lot of money. All right, and he's one of your kind. He will buy you some eggs. All right, Sean, but don't you dare get into this live and start crying about Democrats being upset. We're not upset. If anything, I'm tired. I'm tired of having to explain this stuff to you. Simple stuff. I got to wake up every single day, Sean, and tell you this stuff, okay? And go look at that white picture of so-called Jesus you've been worshiping and realize you've been lied to. That ain't Jesus, Sean. All right, turn that Sean Hannity off, Sean. All right. All right. While you sitting up in here, coming up in here crying, acting like you a victim all of a sudden. All right, let me bring up my good friend Dark Nutty. All right. Dark Nutty, welcome. How are you doing, brother?
What's good? What's good? So I just got a quick question. I heard you guys talking about Jamal Bowman. I've been out of the news loop, but what's going on?
You didn't hear about him pulling the fire alarm over the
I
weekend?
heard about a fire. I heard about a fire alarm being pulled, but I didn't know who did it.
Oh, Jamal Bowman, he pulled the fire alarm, while the government was on the verge of being shut down. And I believe in the
Right.
Cannon building, which is 1,200 feet away from where they were doing the votes. And it set the alarms off in all of the buildings in the Capitol. And, Marjorie Trader Green, she rushed to the cameras and said, look at how terrible of a person Jamal Bowman is. He should be put in jail like they did the January 6ers. All right. And so I had to push back on that, Nutty, because I think Jamal Bowman was pulling the alarm to warn America about MAGA. All right. And I stand firmly behind that. He could pull it again.
Well, so did first of all, how do they know it was him? And secondly,
Oh, he's on camera, and he admitted it. He released a statement admitting that it was an honest mistake.
how is pulling the alarm a mistake?
He thought it was the way he needed to get out of the door that said fire alarms. I mean, if you really want to dissect it,
Oh
it
no,
was
no, no.
it
That's all.
was
No,
silly.
that's all. No, that's all I wanted to hear. I was like, I heard it had been pulled, and I just didn't know why. But there's always context to everything.
Yeah, imagine the government is about to shut down and you're trying to vote, right? And you're just rushing to try to get there. You're just going with whatever you think makes sense in that moment. I totally get it, but you know what MAGA did?
What's
You know
that?
what MAGA did, Dark Nutty? They jumped up and said, oh, he should be in jail. And there's a picture of him in handcuffs, arrested. And they said, look at him. I can't wait until we get his mugshot. And I said, listen, that's that MAGA demon right there. They love to get a picture of a brother in handcuffs and a mugshot, don't they?
So he should be in jail for pulling a fire alarm.
Yeah, like the
But
January
but
6
but
people.
but they shouldn't be in jail for an insurrection.
Make it make sense. Please make it make sense, Dark
So
Nutty.
I'm gonna say my statement that I'm always known for.
Oh, it's about to get dark.
The devil is a lie. Because here's the deal.
Mm.
If anything, it probably gave the Democrats more time to read that little crazy bill that they were trying to put through that they didn't want the Democrats to read.
There you go.
But yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna get going. This is way less than 3 minutes, second day in a row, because I don't want to hear these people talking about nutty up your live, nutty up your live. But no, I
That's
just
what
didn't know
Swervin
what
says,
was
and it's a good
I just didn't
line.
know what was going on with Jamal Bowman. Good for him. And
Yeah.
even though it wasn't intentional as far as pulling the alarm,
Yeah.
you know what? So what? Maybe that alarm was pulling the alarm, letting the American people know we can't keep voting these Republicans in. I was going to be mean, but I'm going to be
Yeah.
nice.
You're doing good. You're doing good. We're sending MAGA straight to hell, Nutty. You know
So,
that's what we're doing over here.
if there are any depths deeper than hell, that's where they need to go. So,
I agree.
So with that being said, man, you have a great day, and as Swervin would say, have fun doing it.
All right. You as well, my good friend, and stay safe out there. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Dark Nutty. Yeah, Donald Trump's record speaks for itself, and MAGA can go straight to hell. All right, let's bring up our next panelist. Oh my gosh, Maddie G. Good morning, Maddie. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Zeus? I'm just
I'm all
coming up
right.
here to represent the veterans, and these I get tired of MAGA, constantly talking about homeless veterans and
Oh,
in like in exchange for Ukraine. They don't
right.
care about it. They don't care about homeless veterans. They just use this as a talking point. They sit
Oh,
there and in the next breath they want to talk crap about the homeless people and disgusting, and they're in the streets, and
mm-hmm.
it's the same veterans that they just sit there and said, why don't we care about the veterans, are the same people that they walk over, that they talk crap about. And
Wow.
and John Kelly, what he's saying with Trump's, confirming everything that he said,
Mhm.
about veterans is, I mean, that is MAGA. MAGA, all you care about veterans for is you want to turn them into extremists to,
Mm.
storm the Capitol. You want to, to join your militias, to join your oath keepers. That's what you care about the veterans. You want them to fight your fight, and you want to use them, as a prop, in your proxy cold civil war. And you know what?
Oh,
And then on top of it, you want to, crap on us when it comes to the PACT Act. You want to, your representatives already showed us what exactly how you feel about veterans. So just stop using this veterans as a talking point. We're tired
thank
of
you.
it.
Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it, and thank you for your service.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's a shame. It's a shame that you gotta, go to war abroad, and then you get home and you still gotta go to war with MAGA. Isn't that a shame?
It's insane. It's insane that we have to like sit here and fight, for some benefits that, and some of the PACT Act, it's benefits for Vietnam veterans. We're still fighting for Vietnam veterans and Agent Orange and the cancers that they've got, but we're out here talking about, the, homeless veterans that these people spit on. They don't, they walk over. They don't care about, they don't talk about the excessive, drugs that are pushed to, soldiers while they're active duty to keep them in the fight. The Percocets, the addiction that they start, and then they release these, veterans onto society, and they're looking for a home. They're looking for something, and then they just invite their home that they want to invite these veterans is just
Mm,
insurrection against the Constitution that these people fought to,
mm.
it's disturbing.
It is. And they call themselves Christians while doing it. Isn't that amazing?
Right? Yeah.
I mean, look at this guy right here. The MAGA base is thinking Trump went to court like Jesus did.
I mean, it's like the patriotic and nationalist. They don't, they're trying to, skew a veteran who's already in probably some hard times, who's trying to figure out where he fits into society after years longs of war. As somebody like myself, I spent 4 years in active combat. This,
Wow.
yeah, and I'm not the only one out there. There's many of us out there that there's a generation of people who, are still trying to figure out where they fit in to, their place in history. I mean, was I on because you sit there and we know that, Bush lied to get us into so we got to sit there and we've already got to come to grips with, where we fit in history.
Right.
And on top of that, we have to come home and then we have to sit there and be, these extremist groups that are just pulling these guys, they're just pulling these guys. I mean, 2 out of 10 of those guys that arrested on January 6th were veterans or active duty.
Tell them. Yeah.
So they're targeting us in many different ways. They're not giving us the funding we needed, and they're targeting us into trying to get us into like extremist groups. So
yeah, they're trying to radicalize our veterans.
They really are. They really are. So I just want to come up and say, keep doing what you do, my man.
All right, my man, and you too. All right, keep on fighting the good fight. I really do appreciate you.
All right, have a great one, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Brother Manny. Yeah. So once again, we're pointing out the hypocrisy that dwells in the MAGA party along with the MAGA demon. All right. You don't care about veterans. All right. You don't care about them at all. Veterans, some of them end up being homeless and addicted. And those veterans, the ones you see sometimes, you walk past these people on the street, you don't think to yourself, this could be a veteran. And instead of showing this person an act of kindness, an act of charity, you know what MAGA does? They kick them to the curb and they say, look at the Democrats, look at what they're doing to the unhoused. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I got to give MAGA another round of booze and shame. Yes, Texas Bride, you're right. If Jesus were to have come today, he would be shunned and hated by MAGA. Yeah, they would do what Pilate did, okay, what the scribes and the Pharisees did to Jesus. They would do the exact same thing because MAGA, you are hypocrites. You've never read the Bible. You read it backwards and upside down, if anything. All right, and whoever this person is, who do they call themselves? Puzzle. You need to go change your name. Just admit you're not a puzzle. You're confused. I can tell you what. Yeah, puzzle, mystery, riddle, ladies and gentlemen. That's nothing more than Janae in disguise. I mean, listen. If you know the spirit, you can recognize the spirit no matter what vessel they occupy. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Puzzle, mystery, and riddle. That's Janae. They come in here, listen, Janae, listen, you could come in here with 1,000, 1,000,000 accounts, okay? I'll be able to spot that demon from a mile. I can spot it from Jupiter. I can spot it from Pluto. You're not that hard to recognize. Jesus Christ. Why not? Will the real Janae please stand up? Where's my Eminem song? Will the real Slim Shady? Will the real Janae please stand up? How many personalities do you got? MAGA, is this the best that you got? All right. I'll bring up one more guest and then I got to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll bring up one more guest. All right, let's see. We're going to go this route. I like to talk to people I haven't talked to before. Rob K, greetings. How are you doing this morning?
Zeus, how are you? Glad to talk to you.
I'm all right. I'm just doing what I do day in and day out. All right. Now, this is our first time talking.
First time, but I have to. Maddie took the words right out of my mouth. But look, I'm a Republican, but I can never ever vote Republican again at this point in my life.
Okay.
I'm a 31-year law enforcement veteran. I just recently retired, and I cannot stand the way Trump has stepped on people, especially the military. And look, he talks about Kelly, he talked about Milley, he talked about Dunford. That he just criticized these generals, saying that he know more and more about military tactics than the generals did, which would turn my stomach. And then, how he criticized John McCain and George Bush, two fighter pilots, both in different eras. But Trump just was horrible the way he talked about them because they were both shot down, and John McCain was a prisoner of war. So there's no way in the world I could ever vote Republican again.
Thank you. Thank you for your service, Rob, and thank you for your honesty. I get along with a lot of Republicans, real ones. But what do you have to say to these folks who call you a fake Republican, a rhino, and they say you're not a real Republican. What do you say to these folks?
Yeah, you know what, and Zeus, that's just as of recent. Like, people will tell me that, I'm a Democrat in disguise, and I said, no, look I voted for John McCain back in was it 2012? I voted for McCain.
Yeah.
And in the next election, I voted for I did vote for Obama the next election cycle.
Oh.
But I said, look I've always been a Republican. But it's just turned upside down. It's just way too extreme. And I said, look, anybody trying to take rights away from people is not the party I want to support. So that's why now I'm currently, I live in Pennsylvania, and I'm like I said, I'm retired. So now I'm currently working for the Senator Robert Casey, who's the current senator in Pennsylvania. So I'm going to be working for him in his campaign now, and hopefully that we can get over the hump and reelect him as a U.S. senator.
Wow. I mean, wow. The work doesn't stop like that. I mean, you've been working for the United States for a long time. You really are a patriot in my eyes. So I want to thank you,
sir.
All right. And don't let these folks discourage you by trying to convince you that you aren't a real American and you're not a real Republican. All right. Don't let them get to you.
Zeus, thank you for the time. Let me come out here, and I appreciate it.
Yes, and I'm going to follow you, but this is my Dark Zeus account. I'll be back on my main account on Thursday. All right, my brother?
Thank you, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Brother Rob. No lies detected. Yes, this is what we do. This is why we do what we do. All right, Shay, are you there? I'm well outside of my slotted time zone. Shay, are you there? Shay, are you there? Ladies and gentlemen, someone tell Shay to come back so we can sing our happy birthday song to Shay and wrap up this lovely show. All right, listen, it ain't no time. Oh, there you are, Shay. There you go. All right. Let's get Shay up in the box, and let's all get those gifts ready to sing the beautiful Shay happy birthday. How you doing, Shay?
I'm good. Thank you, my friend.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I heard it was somebody's birthday.
Hey!
Somebody's birthday. Yeah.
Yes, go.
DJ pen a birthday song. Yeah.
Clickbait, get in here.
Today's your birthday.
Yeah, wish me happy birthday. Clickbait.
I know you're so proud.
Hey.
Today is your birthday. We gon' turn out. About to throw a party, get it lit and wild out. Cut the cake and we gon' say happy
Cut the cake.
happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Get a cake, blow the candles like a kiss.
Hey.
Everybody bring it gifts. Got a new outfit and it's lit.
And lit.
Day of the year you can't miss. All my friends coming in. And my parents raise my allowance. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, up and down.
Hey.
Hey, happy birthday, we gon' sing it now. Yeah, today is your birthday, we gon' say it loud.
Hey.
Today is your birthday, I know you're so proud.
Sing it.
Today is your birthday, we gon' turn out. About to throw a party, get it lit and wild out. Cut the cake and we gon' say
Happy birthday.
Oh my God. Seriously?
happy birthday.
Sing it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are the best. Oh my God. Thank you.
Woo. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
birthday, we gon' say it loud.
Hey.
Today is your birthday, I know you're so
Hey.
proud.
Woo.
Today is your birthday,
Turn up.
we gon'
Turn
turn
up.
out.
Yeah.
Get it lit and
Let's
wild
go.
out. And we gon' say
Yeah. Wow, look at this dude. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, cognac. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I love you. Thank you.
Hey.
I love y'all so much. Thank you.
All right. We are back now.
Woo! You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Seriously.
Wow.
Thank you so
Look
much.
how famous
Try not to
you
cry. Y'all are
are.
so sweet.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you do, Shay, in the kingdom. And I do hope you and your family have a great and wonderful birthday.
Thank you, Zeus. Thank you. I love you all so much. Seriously, thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
truly made my day.
Right? Well,
So
listen.
much.
When you're a part of the kingdom, you get a lot of the perks, all right?
I love this kingdom. We're the best.
Oh my
Love this
God.
kingdom. I
Any
love y'all
plans
so much.
today? Did you already go over it? But if not, let's go over it again. Which plans?
Not really. I was gonna go have lunch with a girlfriend today, but I'm just gonna take it easy today. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. So
Okay.
I think over the weekend I've got lunch plans and then I've got an event that I'm gonna just attend on Friday, and then my boy's coming home from college, and so both my boys have an extended Columbus Day holiday, so we'll figure out something fun to do. But yeah, so
All right.
just simple, no big deal, but just getting older, but hey, whatever.
That's part of the process, right? That's part of the process.
It's part of the
Keep up the great
process.
work. You don't look older at all, right? So
Well,
whatever you're doing, keep going, all right? I want to make sure you
all the
can you give me your beauty tips, all right? Because I gotta protect my handsomeness, all right? I
I'm
really
telling
do.
you, just wear sunscreen and moisturize. It
Oh,
helps.
okay, all right,
Don't
all
let the
right.
sun get to you. That's the key. Yeah.
All right, all right. Well, thank you so much, all right?
I love you
And
guys.
we'll see you around. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the beautiful Shay another round of applause and wish her happy birthday.
Thank you, Snuggles. That's so sweet. Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Love y'all. Bye, Zusi. Thanks.
You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that wraps up today's show. As you can see, we know how to tell the truth and have a good time over here. All right. And if there's anybody else who has a birthday, let Zeus know. We'll sing happy birthday. And we'll try to get as many as we can. That's what we do, on top of telling the truth, because truth is most of the priority here. All right. So I saw a comment and I want to address it before I get up out of here. Someone wrote, "How can Zeus lie so much?" To that individual, whoever you are, I want you to go back to the depths of hell that you came out of and rethink who's lying, okay? Yeah, Thomas, it was you. Go back to the depths of hell where you came from, all right? And ask yourself, how did you get there? All right? Because I've not told one lie, all right? And none of the people who came in, they've not told one lie. All right. Now, what you really do need to work on, to be quite honest, and like I said earlier, put the Lay's potato chips down, put the Diet Coke down. All right. Go on in the kitchen and eat you some breakfast. All right. And then turn that Fox News off. All right. Sit your special behind down. All right. And open up that book for once, the Bible. Go read it for once and practice some of the teachings that Jesus had in there. If you're a Christian. If you're not a Christian, then do me a favor. Go and call up your nearest support center and say, listen, I have an anger management issue and I need help, all right? Because, Thomas, you're upset and you rightfully should be. But the real reason you're upset is because you've given Donald Trump all your time and money, and you're realizing in 2023 that you're nothing more than a loser like Donald Trump, but worse, you're broke. Yeah. All right, Thomas. But you know what? It ain't over yet. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Same Zeus time, same Zeus channel, delivering more truth than you can handle, ruining your breakfast. Thomas, I'm going to ruin your breakfast every day this week, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Truth always, most handsome in the kingdom.
And I really am. I really am the most. I know, Snuggles.
This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus.
Hey!
This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my moves.
Janae, it's me! Get this one, Janae!
Thunder in the sky, light you up like Zeus.
How about this one, Janae?
God, call me Zeus. I'm fire than the eagle and
Thank you.
You living like a bum.
Get away from me.
Fool, I got money on my mind. I can't leave it up to you. I can't hang around until you fall in love too.
Let's
It's all in the mix. I put a bounty
Do I
on
look
the
good out
This
there?
is where
I
you
love you
gonna
too.
dance when you playing with the gods and you playing with
Let's
the
go.
dead. Time to let loose with the truth. Yeah, grab the goose. Hey, little mama, let me play with your caboose. I know the
Thank you, everybody.
sweet like a tooth.
Player hating on the gods.
Boy, you such a douche.
Thank you, Mrs. South. Let's go.
Like my fuse. I'm catching all these snakes like a mongoose.
These ladies love me, yeah. I'm the one that they choose. You know I'm so handsome.
That's why they call me Zeus.
Impressed.
This is how I
Thank
move
you.
when I'm walking like
I
Zeus.
see you.
This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stand
Thomas.
when I'm looking like Zeus.
Cut it out.
I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my move when I'm moving like Zeus.
Hey,
Thinking that
Miss
you're cool
Boss
till I'm
Diva,
flipping
I
like
love
Zeus.
it.
Thumbing in
Yes,
the sky
grab your
like you
boots,
rock
John.
like Zeus.
Louis, thank you.
Summer God, call me Zeus. You say you wanted facts, well, I'm living.
Yeah, LL Cool J.
Now, I gotta choose. If you play around
Learn
with
it
love,
right.
then you guaranteed to lose. I didn't make the game a rule, so don't play me like a fool. If you can't swim,
Don't be in the pool.
Even though
Yeah, if you can't
people
swim
telling me
today,
you cool, I'm just
don't be
sitting
in the
on my
pool.
throne, looking like a goof. Time to let loose with the truth.
Ah, yeah, Kim, I got it.
Mama, let me play with your caboose.
I know the ladies love me because I'm sweet like a tooth. Boy, you hating on the gods. Boy, you're such a douche. What did you say, Miss Boss Diva?
Like a
Oh, Miss Boss Diva, you know I love you. Cut it out. You know I'm so handsome.
That's why they call me Zeus. This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus.
Hey.
This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm
talking
looking
like Zeus.
I like to act a fool
When I'm moving like Zeus.
Don't be playing with my move when I'm moving
Don't
like
be
Zeus.
playing with my mood, MAGA Cam. Thank you.
Thunder in the sky like you up like Zeus. I make my own rules. I'm
Thank you, Mount
call me
Negro.
Zeus.
Yeah, you know about me.
You know about me, MAGA?
Wow.
There's nobody else like me.
Got it, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of imitators. A lot of imposters.
Soundline on the beat.
Snuggles is one of them. Oh, happy anniversary. Hey, let's go.
He's deranged. Check speed. 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 Donald Trump is indicted and they take one charge and they turn it into 36 charges. And he's a big Trump hater. Openly, he's a Trump hater. And his wife is even more of a Trump hater. Did the FBI do that? Because they also did something where they put documents all over the floor so they take pictures.
All right, wait a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go one more time. You know we got to give Jack Smith his daily dose.
Did the FBI do that? Because they also did something where they put documents all over the floor so they took pictures.
Right, you know when the FBI does that, right? When they put documents all over the floor and then they take pictures.
Jack Smith. He's a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family is a Trump hater. They hate him with passion. They'll do anything they can to hurt Trump.
Yeah.
But he's a harasser and an abuser.
Yeah.
And he's the big Trump hater. Openly, he's a Trump hater. And his wife is even more of a Trump hater. Deranged Jack Smith.
What?
Jack Smith. He's a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family is a Trump hater. They all hate Trump. They hate him.
Jack! Put those documents all over the floor!